Good Saturday morning to you, ladies and gentlemen. It's another cool morning here in Capitan, New Mexico. Beautiful little city in New Mexico, not too far from Ruidoso, New Mexico. And hey Google, what's the temperature in Capitan, New Mexico?
The current temperature in Capitan is 49 degrees.
With a high of 72 and sunny. How about that? Well, they got 1 hour that it may rain. But anyway, but when it rains out here, it's just a sprinkle most of the time. But anyway, what else? I've been a full-time RVer for a long time, living in a Class C RV now. Hey, Google, tell us a joke.
Why was the fly so nervous at the fruit market? He was on a date.
Weak. A certain little, I've read that one. A man lay spread out over 3 seats in the second row of a movie theater. As he lay there breathing heavily, an usher came over and said, "That's very rude of you, sir, taking up 3 seats. Didn't you learn any manners? Where did you come from?" The man looked up helplessly and said, "The balcony." Okay, that's a biggie. Do you know what you people in Australia, close your ears. Do you know what a dingle whiffer is? In Australia they do. I knew a girl one time, I dated her for a while. Her father was in the Air Force and they were in Australia for, I don't know, a few years. Anyway, she told me what that meant. I won't tell you. Anyway, I'm getting adjusted a little bit to the new time here in New Mexico. It's 1 hour earlier here than it is in Central Texas, USA. So it's right now in New Mexico, it's about 8 minutes after 6 a.m. and my body clock is 8 minutes after 7 a.m. But I'm getting better. But anyway, what else? Hey Google, what's the temperature in Bangor, Maine?
The temperature in Bangor right now is 51 degrees.
It's cooler here than it is in Bangor, Maine. Is that a surprise? Not really. Anyway, Susan Ray says, "You remind me of my dad. You're never satisfied where you're at, always moving. That's crazy." It is. I agree. Insanity runs in your family. So, this is on walking and old Cap. John Wog says, "Lived almost 6 months in a storage bin once. Agreed. You have a better chance of success if unseen and very quiet. No music or noise of any kind. No cooking or smoking. Park out of line of sight. Walk in and out. Stay at friend's house periodically." Well, good. John just taught you how to live in a storage building. Thank you, John. Zaytuni J. Cotterill. "Cap sure likes you a lot to be following you." I guess. Last year it was a cat. And this year it's a dog. Yeah, last year I think I officially sold this place on May the 18th. But I think we talked about it a week earlier. So it was about this time. Or a few days earlier. Anyway, Edward Irvin, that's a $10,000 house with a $27,000 markup. Yeah, Edward, you go try to build you a house right now. You build you an 18 by 36 house. See what it costs you. It's going to cost you a hell of a lot more than $36,000. I can tell you that. You know how much a single wide RV is? A single wide, 500 square foot, basically mobile home is about $60,000 to $70,000 now. And that doesn't include all the setup and stuff. That's unbelievable. Silver Turtle City 65, your property looks great. Yeah, it does, but it's not mine. It's Carolyn's. I'd like to make it mine. We'll see. Holly M, OMG, if old Rusty gets a dog, that's it. He's staying. Oh, I didn't get a dog. That dog was just following me. Joyce Bartlett, well, I can't stay here more than 6 months. That's the rule in Capitan. In Llano, Texas, you can't stay on your lot at all in an RV. In Capitan, if you're hooked up to the water and sewer and stuff, you can stay on your lot for 6 months. This is on Beer 30, Joyce Bartlett. Pasoli, LOL. That's it. Joyce from Silver City, New Mexico. Hello, Joyce. Yeah, I had Pasoli last night. Is that how you say it, I guess? Lori Van Husier. Hi, Rusty. And Cap. Oh, Cap. He was a neat little dog. Yeah, if he hung around here, I'd feed him. If he just hung around, he could stay here, sure. I wouldn't run him off. He ain't coming inside, though. See, that's the trick. What'd happen if he hung around here, I'd get attached to him, and then he'd be on the inside going back home. NB, good night, Rusty. So nice to see that you have a new friend, nice company to walk along with. And I like the name you gave him. Gosh, Rusty, I do hope you could buy back this piece of land again. Anyway, we'll see. Carolyn's a nice lady, but, you know, we'll see. We'll see. Says, I will be praying that everything goes well with you if you decide to go with that plan. I'm hoping to go with it. Thank Miss Carolyn from all of you. Anyway, thank you, NB. Appreciate your comment. Craig W. Hunt, we were in Albuquerque and my dog would bark off and on at 11 p.m. in the camp. I said, okay, let's go see. I'm thinking coyote. I had my best headlight on and could see the eyes reflecting from a mountain line. It started stalking us all the way to the RV. Without the light, we would have been in trouble. Dogs are good. They hear as I'm going deaf and they smell stuff miles away. Yeah, they got a good nose. They really do. Yeah, they say a bear can smell things over a mile away. That's amazing. Probably further, depending on the wind. Paul Byram II, Pismo Paul says, well read and well traveled. I'm impressed. Now, if I only could, if only you could cook. I do pretty good there. I mean, I can cook pinto beans. And what else can I cook? Oh, my breakfast. Jack in Florida, 5,000 views. Wow, mind blowing. Yeah, that was. I can't believe everybody watching me and that old cur dog. You know, but anyway, that's all right. Thank you. Adventures of Skojin. Cap. Oh, Cap. I like that name. Solid. Took me a long time to come up with it. Josh, about 2 seconds. Josh Morris. Well, that was super fun beer run. Gave me a good laugh. Cheers, Rusty. This is one of my old videos because I was holding the camera wrong. It says going to get beer. That was a biggie. That was a big video. This is H Hog 1. Good to see you back in Capitan, Rusty. New Mexico is a special place for me too. Yeah, it is. I like Capitan. I like Capitan, and I like most of New Mexico that I've seen. Joyce Barnett, just wanted to let you know that Colorado has lifted restrictions. We do not have to wear a mask at all. It's about time. Way to go, Colorado. Thumbs up. Welcome to the world. That makes about 22 or 26 states now, I think. Great. Redheaded Lassie 1, that's where I grew up. That was in, you grew up in Yoakum County Park, huh? She means Denver City. Cactus Jack, any chance of getting a cup of coffee or shot or whiskey around here? Not around here, there ain't. I don't have coffee or whiskey. None. Harry W, new RV, nice. Well, it's fairly new. I received it in December. Yeah, and I think I mentioned this in another video, but what I paid for it and the price of it today, it's $20,000 more expensive, and that's been 5 months. You know, or, well, yeah, 5. Anyway, Harry the Hat. I too love libraries. Jen, okay, he's talking to Jen. There is so much varied and interesting material there that I end up staying until closing time every visit. Well, good for you, Harry. Greetings from Cerrillos, New Mexico. I live in the most beautiful state in the USA. Yeah, well, close. I mean, I don't know. I like it. Nature Girl, nice video. Cap is a good-looking dog. Yeah, he is. Killer, trained killer. Redheaded Lassie 1, welcome back to New Mexico. Thank you. Boz Rocks, old Cap can be your partner in crime. Yeah, I hear you. Unfortunately, I'm too old to do crimes. RV life if they gave me life in prison, that'd be about 5 or 6 years probably. RV life on the road. You and Cap had me in tears, Rusty. What a hell of a pair. Have a great day, buddy. Yeah, I'm going to walk around that way this morning and see if I can pick up old Cap again. Eric Meckley. But, you know, they have a dog catcher in this town, or animal patrol, or whatever they call it. Animal control, yeah. But anyway, and right after old Cap left, that guy came driving by in his specially designed truck. I hope he didn't get old Cap. Anyway, Eric Meckley, take the dog to PetSmart or something and get the chip? You mean chip checked. Might have a microchip in it to find the owner. Well, the owner, he came up from a house. Anyway, Sam Silver, Rusty, you are the greatest. Hillerman used to teach at University of New Mexico in Albuquerque. At one point, I was taking flying lessons in St. George, Utah. Those go right together. Sound like me. My long-distance solo was the next morning. I decided I would not study the night before my long flight as a nervous new pilot. I went to the bookstore in St. George to get a Hillerman book because I was determined not to study. I looked at the books. I picked out one on the way back. Anyway, on the way back to the on the back of this was the synopsis of the book and an image of a crashed Cessna. It said something like a small plane crashes in the desert. The next morning, after puking when seeing my instructor arrive, I flew to Delta, Utah solo and loved every minute. Nothing like flying a tiny metal can by your lonesome. I guess, yeah, I wasn't very good at it, so I got out of that. Tennessee conservative, LOL, this was funny, Rusty. You should get a viral video on this one, Rusty and Cap. Yeah, well, it's as viral as they ever get. Tracy Phillips, great comment call today. Thank you. Watch the dog video first, old Cap. The men pen of Capitan. Yeah, you got it. Plain air. I hope Cap comes back at least to get a drink of water and maybe pizza. That's about all I got, you know. But anyway, thank you. PJ Frog 10. I see you got another dog, but this one's trained. Well, I didn't get another dog. He just followed me. It's just a stray. He's already gone. Lee M, their music bothers me, even like 500 miles away. Good luck with that. Well, they went away that afternoon. They all left and locked it up, and away they went. So, you know, I don't know if anybody's in there or not. It looked like it was locked to me. Mia Orange, cute. Sandborn S. You know, but that's life. You know, everywhere you go in life, it's always except for that one thing. Everything's perfect. You know what I mean? There's always one thing that ain't right. But that's okay. You know, I'm used to it now. Sanborn S is glad you are back in Capitan. There are good, genuine people here in this state. One reason I moved here 30 years ago. Yeah, I've met a lot of nice people. Wayman Samang, beer and bacon. Looks like a trained beast for sure. Killer, huh? LOL, great dog. Yeah, it was. Enjoyed the walk with old Cap. S. Bird says, Rusty, you didn't do well with the last dog. I hope this goes better. Well, I'm not keeping the dog. I mean, I hope everybody understood that. You know, Sunflower 555 USA, Texas. Late viewing today. Good comment called interesting. Someone keyed my car about an hour or two ago. Enjoy beer 30. We'll have a margarita later tonight. Yeah, there are some weird dudes out there, you know. Kiefer M. Well, he's got a long comment. I'm going to read part of it. You think masks have just been media? Never mind. Daryl Morris, doggone, that was funny. Thank you. I like that, doggone. Fanny Lee 38, yay. Thank you, Faye. Lone Star Travelers. Oh, Cap is cute. Are you going to keep the doggy? No. Scotty Thompson, got a long comment. I'll read part of it. Cool dog. Looks like a miniature pinscher Chihuahua mix. My mom had a miniature pinscher Chihuahua mix. Jasper is my dog name. He's 7 years old. You should get your own dog. A miniature pinscher is great. Watchdog, but they like bark. Well, you know. Anyway, Scotty, thank you, but I'm not getting a dog. Al Fur, thumbs up. Rachel, hi, Rachel T24. Hi, Rusty. Hi, Rachel. How are you doing? William McNeil, Jesus, Rusty, you talk like a good old boy, but you read The Economist? Yeah, when I can find it. Well, you know, it's actually interesting to me to read stuff like that. I was a CPA for 20 plus years, and I understand the numbers game they play. And but what you can get from reading that is kind of the flavor of what's going on in the world, the whole world, and not just the riots in one city in the United States, or somebody doing something stupid. No, these actually give you the facts, and yeah, it's what direction is the world going? Well, we're on a collision course with Japan. I mean, excuse me, not Japan, China, economically. Now, where that's going to lead, I don't know. And in Europe, in England, they're increasing their defense budget, and it shows defense budgets every now and then. So these people are gearing up for something, and we're not we're not beyond war yet. Do I think we got one is imminent? No, but in I don't know. I think the new war is being fought now, and it's cyber wars where they shut down pipelines, hold them for ransom. What I would say to these pipeline companies that can still do paper and pen, to do it, put more people. See, the only reason they went to all this computerized crap was to eliminate payroll. What I say, instead of paying millions of dollars in ransom or losing multi-millions of dollars in revenue, is go back to make a friend of paper and pen in those areas where it's critical. You know what I mean? And can you do that? Sure. So you got to add 1,000 people. One ransomware cyber attack will pay that 10 times. All right. Terry Murphy, old Cap says he went home. Sure did. John C., I thought you sold that place. I did. I did sell it, and I'm just renting it right now from the new owner, Carolyn. Very nice lady. Casita goes south. Cap would look good riding shotgun and old Sparky. That's a good-looking dog. He looks smart too. Sick him, Cap. Don't say that to that dog. Don't say sick him to Cap. He'll chop down a tree and tear up a chain link fence. Can't stop him. Cal Ryan, add a dog and get more views. No, yeah, you're right. I could add a dog, a cat, or a chicken, or a rhinoceros and triple my views overnight. Am I going to do that? No. Yeah, it says more views equals more YouTube revenue minus expenses like dog food. No, I'm not going to do that. Pigs get fat and hogs get slaughtered. We'll do about 3 or 4 more here, and then we'll shut her down. LC, I hope you carry a big walking stick. I do. Well, it's not a big one. It's a ski pole with the end off. Wouldn't walk that way again without one. Glad Cap is friendly. I usually don't go that way. I just because the dog was following me, I turned down that street and thinking that he would turn around and go back home, and then I'd go the other way. He never did turn around. Bill Clausen, Coyote Waits is a great book. That whole series is. Thanks, peace. Yeah, the Tony Hillerman books are, to me, he weaves a pretty good story. But once you've read 2 or 3 of them, there's a pattern. It's just like John Grisham. They all have a certain pattern that they adhere to, and every now and then they'll jump out of it and write a different type of book. Like I can't remember the name of the book that John Grisham wrote, but it was totally different. I may think of the name of it. Anyway, Cleta Cole, you gave a chuckle wish this. You gave a chuckle wish this video. Tony Hillerman is one of my favorite authors. He's a favorite of others. But see, now his daughter's writing, and she's using the same pattern, but not quite as good. Wayne Johnson, oh no, a dog and barking music too? This will be great. Yeah, it is. It's fun. C. Burnin, not all pit bulls are bad, but the ones that are will do some damage. It all depends on the owner. It's like everything. It's just like kids. It depends on the owners. Angie, yep, looks like Cap has found a great home, or great friend, and he knows he can have a beer 30. He went to your neighbor for a hot dog across the street, and he knows there's food. Where his buddies are, I will have to check out these books. Sounds interesting. Thank you. Anyway, he says maybe a beer 30 later on. No, beer 30 every now and then we'll do something. Anyway, thank you, Angie. Joe M. That black dog with the pit bull behind the fence is a nice dog. You can tell by his body language, mellow and friendly. I got to go watch him again. Yep, he's a winner, a keeper. Yeah, he's a good old dog. Anyway, 2 more and we're out. Ellen MC, Cap must be just like you. Can't stand to be in one spot very long. Yeah, true. Sherry Turley, Glad to see a video. Cute little dog. Enjoy your book. Thank you, I will. Thank all of you for your comments. Appreciate it. Y'all have a good weekend. Anyway, thumbs up, guys. Carpe. We didn't do the goat. We got to get a goat kiss. Here comes a screaming, alien, stinking goat kiss. Saturday morning, gee, stinks, man. Anyway, thumbs up. Carpe diem. Adios. Bye-bye. Buy anything you want anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Because it doesn't cost you 1 penny. If you click on the link, go to Amazon, buy whatever you choose, Amazon takes care of me. And then what else? Drink plenty of water, 3 or 4 quarts a day. Won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, also help you lose weight. And the only way to really lose weight and keep it off is, ta-da, eat less. I know nobody wants to hear that. It's hard to form the habit of eating less. But anyway, what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in really deep, hold it for a few seconds, breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress does what? Lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? You bet. Do it several times a day. And then what else? Stretch, stretch, stretch. Swivel, 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 walk, 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 pedal, pedal, pedal. Exercise your body once or twice a day, every single day. Why? Because you'll feel better immediately, and you may live longer, healthier because of that one thing. And then what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Do not let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside of your head. This is your head, your brain, your frontal lobes, your consciousness. All those little neurons in there are forming neural links, which is every single thought you have. So common sense says add good ingredients. You know what I mean? Accentuate. Don't watch the news. Don't watch the news. Don't watch the news. Read it if you've got to get it. And also, well, the talking heads are good. Okay, you know that. But anyway, accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative. Enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time. And what else? At ease. Carry on. Adios. Bye-bye. Hasta luego. Vaya con Dios. Aloha. Until next time, which is the noon video, which I might do a drive-in video. We'll see. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your weekend. Bye-bye.